This is a reading for all air signs, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra placement, Sun, Moon, or Rising. This is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Tarot is not fortune telling. I will not tell you something that you don't already know. This is just a tool for your soul's expansion. So if you're okay with that, we'll go ahead and get into your reading. We will pull some cards for your overall energy. We will pull some clarification cards, and then we will end with an oracle card to finish off your reading. Again, air signs, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Let's get into your reading. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Two of Swords. So this is a card of weighing your options. You're weighing two different decisions. Behind that, you have the Devil card. So you're probably trying to make a decision about being a better version of yourself, letting go of some toxicity in your life, but you're weighing your options. You are guarded right now with the Two of Swords. Also, this has heavily to do with your subconscious. There's something within your subconscious. There's something hidden from you. You're not seeing something clearly here. You're feeling unprepared to make this decision. You're feeling unprepared to have this conversation or to set this boundary, whatever this is for you, only you can know. This is an emotional, this is tied to your emotions. You do have the Nine of Swords. So this is mental anguish. This is you feeling overwhelmed, anxiety, you're feeling insecure, you're having all these fears, you're having something keeping you up at night, some thoughts are keeping you up at night, or some like communication that you've had with someone, you're like replaying the conversation or replaying the actions that you took, or replaying like this is keeping me up at night. I just can't stop thinking about this. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I don't know what I could have done better. How can I move forward? This is just like you really overthinking, anxiety about something. And I think it has to do with this decision or these options that you're weighing. It's like almost like two paths, or feeling like you need to defend yourself, feeling like you need to communicate something but not knowing how to do it, something along those lines. I think that you are wanting to leave your comfort zone here with the Two of Wands. You're wanting to move somewhere, do something, take forward action. You're wanting to align your belief system and take the actions necessary to move forward. It's like you have this vision for the future. You have the world in your hands here. He's holding a globe in his hand, and he's holding onto his wand, which is his inspiration, his actions, his belief system, but he still has one tied to the castle that he's in. So he's stuck in place because he hasn't taken that leap of faith. He hasn't taken that step forward. He hasn't taken the actions necessary. He's still in the planning phase. You're still planning. You're still thinking of what you can do. I think that maybe you're scared to leave your comfort zone. I think you're scared to get hurt. With the Ten of Swords, it's like maybe in the past when you've went along and made a decision, it was the wrong one, and it taught you a lesson, and it hurt, and it was painful, and you don't want to experience that again. This could also be you like avoiding conflict by just avoiding conversation altogether. For some of you, it's like, I don't want to go there and have that conversation. I don't want to leave my comfort zone and have to be uncomfortable and have these hard conversations, or have to like really go within and understand like where are these thoughts coming from, where are they stemming from, how do I believe these negative thoughts that I'm thinking, and that's why they're hurting me, because I believe them somehow. Like you don't want to do that. You don't want to have internal conflict. You don't want to have external conflict. So you're just kind of like being avoidant, not taking action, just wishing and hoping that things will change for you. And that's just not how it works. You do have to take action. I think once this final painful thing, like, you're gonna leave your comfort zone. It's gonna be painful. It's gonna be, it's gonna feel like this is the last thing I can take. Like, I literally can't take any more pain, and it's gonna feel painful. It's gonna be like ripping off a Band-Aid. It's gonna be like but then there's calmer waters in the background. And it's the 10, which is completion, ending. It's completed. There's no more. And after that, you will get the emotional fulfillment. You just need to take the first step. You just need to have the conversation. You just need to go after the idea. You need to stop worrying about it, weighing your options, well, you know, and just take the step. Because I do think that you have this passion within you, you have these ideas, you have this inspiration, you want to create something, but you're just keeping yourself confined right now. So let's dig a little deeper, air signs. Not like an air sign to have all swords cards, because you guys are air signs, which is swords, which is thoughts, intellect, communication, and you do seem to be trapped in your head right now, which is not unusual for you guys. I'm just saying, I'm not surprised. As a Aquarius rising, I totally understand overthinking. It plagues me indefinitely. At the bottom of the deck, you have the Four of Wands, the Tower, the Eight of Wands, and the Hermit card. So I do think that you are going to be creating a different foundation with your belief systems, and I do think a lot of things are going to start to change. I think you're going to create some sort of happiness for yourself by taking some actions that you need to take to create a stable foundation, to create happiness for yourself. It's going to shake things up. It's going to change things. Things are going to start moving really quickly. Maybe you're going to start taking a lot of action, and it's going to lead you into a space where you can really introspect, where you can understand that all the answers that you're seeking are already within you. It's a journey that you might have to take alone. It's a journey where you're just going to see one step at a time, and it's going to feel like you're in the dark, but you need to let your inner light, you need to let your consciousness, your higher consciousness lead the way, one step at a time. You don't need to be able to see the whole thing with the Two of Wands. You need to just be able to take one step at a time. The Two of Swords is clarified by the World card. So I do think that you're deciding whether or not to create a new reality for yourself, whether or not to end a cycle, to complete something. The Nine of Swords is clarified by the Fool card. So I do think that you're wanting to take a leap of faith. You're wanting to change something, and it's going to be drastic. And it might not be drastic really, but it feels drastic. It mentally feels like so life-changing for you. It feels like the end of a cycle. It feels like you're just walking off a cliff into the unknown. But you are wanting to take you are wanting to take a leap of faith and take a step off of this ledge into the unknown to create this life for yourself. This is you needing to trust life. You're needing to trust that you are highly favored, that you are blessed, that you are guided, that you are protected, and that everything that you've ever done has led you to this moment. And if you do not make the decisions that you need to make and take these paths that you truly want inside, you are forever going to be stuck in this same manifestation of lesson, because it's gonna be different manifestations, but it's gonna be the same lesson over and over and over again. And it will never change until you learn the lesson and evolve. And then you will get more challenges and more lessons, but it's about your soul's expansion. So it's like, if you just stay stuck and don't make this change, then you will forever experience things that are going to make you want to make this change. The Two of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Cups. So I think that you need to focus on emotional maturity, emotional balance, meeting people where they're at, meeting yourself where you're at. It's okay to have emotions. I think maybe you avoid emotion sometimes. You're just focused on like action instead of emotion. Like, I don't want to feel this way, I don't want to think this thought, so I'm just going to do something to distract myself. Don't distract yourself from your emotions. Listen to your intuition. Be empathetic of others. Be empathetic to yourself. You have all of this mental anguish and it stems from something, and it's not necessarily your fault. Take a look at like your childhood or traumatic things that you might still be stuck in that mental headspace. You've learned to avoid things as a form of protection, and you need to be able to understand where that comes from and understand that now that situation isn't happening anymore. And so this old outdated avoidance isn't helping, and it needs to be respectfully let go of, and you need to adopt new emotional like a new emotional baseline of feeling your emotions and feeling connection and being okay with that. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Pentacles. I do think that once you allow this painful ending to happen, you will get proof physically of something working out for you. You will get proof, confirmation. Something will just happen that is like, oh, this is why I needed to go through all of that pain. Or you'll be like, I didn't need to feel that way for so long because in the end, it all led up to this. The Ten of Cups is clarified by the Six of Wands. So I do think that you will be getting social recognition for how hard that you've worked to attract this you will get social recognition for how far that you've come emotionally, for the happy, healthy home life that you've created for yourself. This is like feeling self-confidence, feeling victory. It's like you've won the jackpot because you finally did what you needed to do. The Ace of Wands is clarified by the Death card, so I think that you will get the motivation, the inspiration to change, to die to your old self, to move into this new version of yourself. But yes, it's going to be a death of your old life. There's going to be a lot of things that need to change, and it might not be as dramatic as it sounds when I'm speaking it. It could just be something as simple as like, I can't eat that food anymore because I need to become this better version of myself. You know, that's just like on the micro, but it could be like, I need to like leave this relationship, I need to move, I need to quit my job, I need to do this and that. And I'm not advising you to do any of those things. I'm just saying, you know what you're supposed to do. I don't know what you're supposed to do. You know what you're supposed to do. And you need to do that thing because everything's going to work out. But it is going to feel like a death. It is going to feel like an ending. And it's just something being wrapped up so that something else can open. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for you guys. The bottom of the deck, you have surrender to receive. So really surrendering to this process. In the book, it talks about how the otter is floating on its back. Its belly, its vulnerable belly is out in the open, but it's trusting that it's safe and things to that effect. So it's like being able to surrender, being able to trust life, trust yourself, trust your intuition, trust your ideas, the ideas that come to you that are only for you. They're not for anyone else. Otherwise, they would go to someone else. Being able to trust yourself and the universe and know that everything is working out for you in divine timing. And for your highest potential, best case scenario, I always say to myself, everything is working out best case scenario. But you guys also have the Illusion as your oracle card. Number 13, I'm going to go ahead and read that to you. Air signs. In this card, we see a harpoon searching the sea for a dangerous shark that appears only in your mind's eye. Phantom Shark has a direct message for you today. Your current fear, worry, or insecurity is all an illusion. You tricked yourself into hunting for a thing that doesn't even exist. By putting so much attention and effort into combating or avoiding what you are afraid of, you are simultaneously engaging and feeling it. Most fears quite literally exist only in our minds. When you feel small, insecure, or controlled by fear, this is not your true self. This is your programmed self ruled by the limbic system, ego, past traumas, and the false marketing that always shames us into not feeling good enough. This illusion will tell you that you are not worthy, makes you feel scared, keeps you with someone who treats you poorly, and makes you feel the need to compete with and be better than others. The challenge lies in how powerfully real this illusion appears. It colors every aspect of your reality. Like a cloud of thick gray smoke, while you cannot always avoid being caught in the smoke, you can recognize when you are in it. This is the most important part of seeing clearly. You must first understand that you are in an illusion before you can escape it. The more you become cognitively aware of the smoke, the less power it has over you. Right now, Shark's medicine for you is to understand that whatever currently brings you fear is not actually the truth. You are safe, and everything is going to work itself out. Do not make big decisions when the gray smoke is visiting. Soon you will see clearly. And you have this blinded... Yeah, so you have this... This person's blindfolded. This person's covering their eyes. Okay, what else? I feel like there was another one. Well, the Hermit can only see one step ahead because he's in the dark, and the only thing illuminating him is his consciousness. But you are not seeing clearly. You're avoiding, you're not seeing clearly, and you do need to take the blindfold off, and you do need to surrender to receive and just really release yourself from this torment, because things are changing. You do have the ability to change your life, to end this cycle, to create a solid foundation, to handle chaos, to die to your old self, to get this happily ever after, to get the recognition that you deserve, the gratification that you deserve, the victory that's yours, whatever that is for you. Yeah, I'm gonna end your guys' reading here. This was a short and sweet one. I hope that you guys liked it. Please let me know in the comments how it resonated. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I post air sign readings every Thursday on this channel. I also have short form zodiac readings on Instagram and TikTok. If you guys want to purchase a personal with me, you could book it through Etsy. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.